let's go ahead and send it over to our next segment, Mark's List.
Welcome to Mark's List. In this segment, Mark is going to be going over all different types of lists, tier lists, top 10s, top 5s, blind rankings, anything you can think of. Mark is going to be doing it. I am the curator of these lists. This time around, you're going to be doing a tier list again, just like last time you did a tier list. So nothing different there. The category is random Star Wars characters. Now, when I say random, there's going to be some big characters, but there's going to be some characters that are obscure. I'll tell you that. So, keep this in mind. Your tier list consists of 6 tiers, S, A, B, C, D, and F. You rank them however you perceive it. Like, you could base it off of their actual character. You could base it just off of what they... I don't care how you do it. You rank it how you want. It's your list.
Some of them are going to be baby character based. Others might just be of how goofy they look. I don't know.
That is true.
We'll see who you pick.
Okay. Your first character here, Mark. Lot Dodd.
Oh my gosh. We're starting off with an absolute heater. This is a Star Wars CS classic joke / crazy pull. I just gotta throw him an S tier right away. There's no thinking about this one.
I expected that one. I did expect Lot Dodd in the S tier. I was hoping for that. I'm proud of you.
Have to.
Moving on to your second character, Bib Fortuna.
Oh, good one. A good one. Not quite on the level of Lot Dodd though. Not a bad character though.
Very ugly.
Yeah, definitely ugly. I feel like you got some sneaky ones in here that could be an A tier. I might have to throw Bib in B. B for Bib Fortuna.
Oh, hey, that works. B for Bib. There it is.
There we go.
Moving on to your third character, Watto.
Oh, see, yep, Watto's another good one. Little Annie.
Wow. I didn't know Watto was here with us.
I think for him being as trolly as he is. Oh man, do I want to throw him with Lot Dodd? Because he is a really good character.
I want you to think about this.
Let's throw him in A tier.
Okay, A tier for Watto. I did forget to say at the start there's 25 characters, so
yeah. So I'm gonna
you're gonna have to spread them out.
I'm gonna spread them out a little bit here.
On to your fourth character here, Mark. The 5 priestesses from the Clone Wars.
Oh man. Because I don't even remember that arc that well.
Hey man. They helped Yoda.
They did help Yoda, so that's at least, tippable for sure. That's at least like B to C tier. Let's go B tier.
B tier for the 5 priestesses.
Sorry if you don't agree with that.
I don't agree with it, so we're 4 characters in and you are all over the place here, Mark. On to your 5th character, Daron. This is the crazy looking bounty hunter from the box arc in the Clone Wars. Looks like he's got a mushroom head.
Dude, he looks so funny. For his looks, he might be A tier, dude. He looks so funny.
Oh my.
But I don't remember his character at all though.
He was cool. And if I remember correctly, he is one of the few bounty hunters to survive the box. So.
That's pretty typical, man. That is... Oh, these are really obscure, so I'm trying to think where I want to put these. Throw them in B tier. Throw him B.
Okay, B tier for Daron. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. On to your sixth character, Queel.
Oh man, Queel is such a good character. I have spoken. Or sorry, wait. S tier. I have spoken.
Okay, there it is. He goes in the S tier. That was one of the ones where I was like, he better put this in S tier. Like, I
Oh,
knew this
dude.
one was gonna be S tier.
How can anybody dislike Queel? Honestly.
That's true. On to your seventh character, Mark, Garza Whip.
S tier. Need I say more?
No, you do not. You do not have to say anything else. On to your eighth character, Lumpy.
Lumpy.
from from the holiday special. This is Chewbacca's child. Lumpy.
I've never seen Lumpy. He looks really funny though.
You've never seen Lumpy?
No, because I've never seen the holiday.
Oh man, you got to
thing
see
for
the
Star
holiday
Wars.
special.
I really do gotta
Chewbacca's got a
watch
whole family and they all look trolly.
Oh, man, that is hilarious, dude. He looks so funny. Oh man, I might have to tell that an A tier. That Lumpy in A tier
for Lumpy.
looks so funny, dude.
I'm gonna be honest, you kind of killed this list with Watto and A, but I will continue on to your ninth character, the Cantina Band.
Man, another good one. Very iconic.
Incredibly iconic.
Oh man, I think for just because they're so iconic, they gotta be S tier. I mean,
Oh wow.
they're just like they are really that on that level of fame, dude. within the
Yeah,
Star Wars
I mean,
galaxy, so.
I'm not sure how famous they are in the Star Wars universe, but they're definitely more famous outside of it.
Definitely.
On to your 10th character here, Tan Devo, the detective from the Clone Wars.
He also looks really funny.
Voiced by Tom Kenny, I believe.
But I don't remember this character at all. And for that, I think I'll throw him in C tier because he looks funny.
Okay, that is a leading cause for where people are is just how they look, and I love that.
Yeah.
On to your 11th character, Bulio.
Oh, okay,
Voiced by
yeah.
Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
From The Rise of Skywalker.
Thing is, I don't think. Was Bulio at the beginning of the movie?
Yeah, because he gets his head chopped off.
Okay, that's what I thought. Well, we really didn't see much of him. Really at all.
Yeah.
Obviously voiced by the great Mark Hamill. But I can't put him in a tier with like Bib Fortuna or Watto or any of those characters. I could throw him in C tier though.
Okay.
Because Mark Hamill voiced them, so
Yeah. I mean, hey, we got two legendary voice actors next to each other, Tom Kenny and Mark Hamill there, so we'll take it. On to your 12th character, Hunter. I told you there's some notable characters in here.
So this will be my 5th one in S tier.
That would be your 5th one in S tier if you decide to put him there.
His character has grown so much. Not only due to Omega, but just like the show, the crew, like they've all grown, and Hunter has probably been the most he's grown the most as a character.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to throw him in S tier. I just have to.
I was hoping you would. I honestly would have had an issue with you if you didn't.
It'd be hard pressed not to. I mean, honestly.
On to your 13th character, Baze Malbus.
Oh man, Baze
from
is
Rogue One.
He's actually, oh man, he is a really good character. Obviously not very notable, but him and Chirrut are like, they're like sneaky good characters. Man, I don't know if I put him on a tier with Watto or not. And Lumpy.
I mean, dude, I'm gonna be honest. Having Watto in A is crazy.
Why would you have him in S tier?
I would have him like D tier. Just be, just I mean,
This is because of
dude,
like what he does.
yeah, he's a
I put him.
scumbag.
I put him in there
He's
because
trolly, but like he's a
yeah,
scumbag.
that's what I'm doing. But Baze, man, he's a really good character. He really grows in Rogue One. I gotta throw him in A tier.
Okay, Baze into A tier, right, right next to Lumpy there.
That is so funny.
On to your 14th character, Mark. Reek Ollier. This is Padme's personal pilot in episode 1. He's the one piloting the ship as they're escaping Naboo.
That's right. Well, I'm not gonna lie. If it wasn't for R2, they might not have made it off of the planet. And I don't know if that's just because of the blockade was just set up that good, or if he was a terrible pilot. So he almost got the ship blown up. So for that, I gotta knock down some points.
Wow. That's disrespect.
Hey man, you get better at piloting. I don't know. Let's go C tier.
C tier again. Rick Ollier. That's definitely one of the more obscure ones on the list, I will tell you that.
Definitely.
On to your 15th character. Garazeb Aurelios.
Oh gosh. This is, I mean, how can I not put him in an S tier, honestly?
I mean, dude, you have to because Watto is in A tier, and you cannot have Zeb and Watto on the
We're
same
throwing
tier.
him in S tier.
Okay, on to your 16th character. Adi Gallia. Member of the Jedi Council.
It sucks. I'm trying to remember her character,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't really remember it all that well. I don't know, because she looks cool, right?
Yeah,
She
I'll
looks
give you
cool,
that.
so for that, at least, it's got to be at least B tier, because she does look pretty cool.
Okay. I understand it. B tier for Adi Gallia. On to your 17th character. Ornfree Ta, the Senator of Ryloth.
Wasn't
Big fat dude.
yeah, was he kind of corrupt or no?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I thought so.
He kind of was.
Okay, so let's throw him in. Because I thought I remember the character right. I mean, if he's corrupt, you gotta throw him in F tier.
Oh, dang. Oh, my God. Ornfree Ta.
Sorry, bro.
Right into the F tier. That's crazy that... I mean, that just shows you that trolliness can really get you up on Mark's list, having Watto be an A while Ornfree Ta's in F. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
On to your 18th character here. Snap Wexley. Resistance pilot. Friend of Poe Dameron.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I've heard of him, obviously. I've heard the name, but man, do I not remember the character at all.
He does tragically pass in episode 9.
Man, R.I.P.
Rest in peace to the goat Snap.
Snap. Cool name, obviously. Went out respectfully, fighting the Emperor.
I can see that this is a difficult one.
Yeah, because
to
I just don't
rank
remember
for
much.
you.
Yeah, I just don't remember much about him. But like I said, cool name. Went out in a heroic way. Oh man, let's throw him in the B tier.
Okay. That's kind of where my mind was.
Yeah, kind of. It's a tough one for me to rank, but
Yeah. On to your 19th character. Toto.
Ooh, Toto. That's a good one.
Cad Bane's droid.
I do like Toto, even though he's not like Cad Bane evil, like,
Yeah.
but he does do kind of what Cad Bane like says as well, but he like doesn't succeed at all.
He's a good droid for Cad Bane. Like
Oh
it's
yeah, completely polar opposites essentially. But him and Omega actually have a pretty good moment, I believe, in Bad Batch season 1, where
mhm.
doesn't she like repair him or something, or
Yeah. And then saves him at the end.
yeah, so Toto's he's a pretty trolly character, I'm not gonna lie. So I think I might have to throw him an A tier. I think it's a pretty decent spot for Toto.
I respect it. That's exactly where I would have went. On to your 20th character. You're on the home stretch here, Mark. How you feel about your list?
I feel a little better about this one than the other one. This one's a little more spread out. The other one
Mm-hmm.
was kind of top heavy, clearly, but
Yeah.
I like this list. I think this is a pretty good list.
Well, you've got 6 more. On to your 20th character, Dorme.
Man, another good character. Don't see much of her, but she
No.
is a pretty solid character. We got 5 more after this.
Yes,
Where would
sir.
I put Dorme?
Dorme is another Star Wars CS icon.
That is true. So that, I mean, if Lot Dodd's an icon and he's an S tier, Dorme is also not as big of an icon, but an icon on the channel.
Yeah.
So I feel like we gotta at least give her A tier.
Okay. Dude, I respect that. We for some reason the icons of Star Wars CS are usually senators and handmaidens for some reason.
And don't forget Dak Ralter.
Yes, and random original trilogy characters.
Oh man.
On to your 21st character here. Thongla Jur. This is to refresh your memory here. The D Squad arc obviously was multiple astromechs joining forces. This is Thongla Jur is a Jedi Master who gives up his astromech to D Squad. So the only time you see him is that moment when they're doing like the briefing and he's given up his astromech for the mission.
Oh my gosh, dude. He looks hilarious. The only thing is though, like I feel like even though I want to put him in A because he's like really funny looking,
Yeah.
the other characters at the top have more like, well, I guess Lumpy, I don't know, doesn't like, a lot of, like character development, but or necessarily like screen time. But he looks really funny, dude. But I feel like he kind of fits in that B tier a little bit.
Okay, I respect it.
He looks so funny.
So Thongla Jur into the B tier. Definitely tippable there. Speaking of the D Squad arc, Mark.
Oh man.
Your 22nd character, Colonel Meeber Gascon, leader of D Squad.
Oh my gosh, dude. He looks funny too. Can you give me like a quick refresher just really quick on him?
I mean, he's the leader of D Squad. He's the like he lives in not lives, but like on the mission he's inside the top of the one astromech. He's the one leading them all around. Yeah, he's always fighting with the pit droid that can talk.
Alright, well, he's fighting with the droids, as it is respectable. Oh man, he looks really funny too, dude. Oh man, this one might be the toughest one for me to rank.
You need a refresher on your Clone Wars, man.
I do. Well, there's so much, and I've only watched it once. Although have plans to watch it again, so only because I don't really remember him too well, and to kind of spread out the characters a little bit more. I'm just gonna throw him in the C tier for now.
Mark,
I really
I'm
need a
gonna be honest
refresher.
with you. If it was me, that would have been the fastest S tier of all time.
I just like I said, I need the refresher on him.
That is incredibly disrespectful. Everyone in the comments right now, I need you to harass Mark over this list.
Hey man, my bad. I don't remember.
But hey, it's Mark's list. I can't say anything about it. All right, on to your 23rd character, Mark. Dr. Aphra. One of the more interesting ones on the list.
Out of these characters, definitely more of a developed character.
Mm-hmm. Seeing as she has her own comics.
This is true.
This list is getting tough, isn't it?
It is. It's getting really tough. Having 25 different things on the list definitely makes it difficult to start ranking different things. Dr. Aphra might. I'm looking on the. I'm like putting her on the upper half of it. So like I'm thinking. I'm gonna have to throw. I might just. I'm just gonna quit wasting time. Just throw an S tier.
S tier. Okay.
Throw Dr. Aphra an S tier.
I respect that. Wow. You definitely didn't recover the list, but that's respectable. Well, Mark, your 24th character. You knew he was coming. You should have expected him. I hope you were. Your 24th character, Arvel Krynid. He makes another appearance.
You know what's funny is if I didn't mention him in that when you were taking that exam, if you didn't have that question on him, then he probably wouldn't be here.
No, not at all.
Oh man, that is hilarious. He takes out. I mean, he takes out the executor single-handedly. I mean,
here we go again.
That's insane. Like that, they're building up the Super Star Destroyer. This thing was you couldn't defeat it, and here comes Arvel Krynid swooping in, taking it out.
Unintentionally, though.
Maybe it was a little intentional. We'll never know.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
But nonetheless, he did take out the executor single-handedly. So I feel like that earns him. I mean, I don't know where I want to put him. It earns him at least A tier.
Mm-hmm.
It would be really funny to throw him in S tier. I'm not gonna lie.
See, to me, Arvel Krynid is new. He's on the newer side of Star Wars CS lore.
Yeah.
You know, Lot Dodd is a seasoned veteran in the Star Wars CS lore.
That is
Arvel
true.
Krynid is the new one in the game.
That is true. Not a lot of people. Some people watch this video might not know who he is. Yeah. Maybe. But yeah, you're right. Lot Dodd is an OG. He's the first, like, lore reference, joke here. So I'm gonna bring it back down to Coruscant here. Let's go ahead and throw him in A tier.
I respect it. That's
he might sneak his way in the S tier down the line.
Yeah, we'll see. Who knows? I mean, who knows what happens to the Star Wars CS lore at any point? he could make his way up. On to your final character here, Mark. You mentioned how Lot Dodd is an OG, probably the first in the Star Wars CS lore as an iconic character.
Yeah.
I think you were missing one. I think you were missing one icon. More classic than Lot Dodd. Your final character, Mark. TC-14.
Oh my gosh. Now
The
this is
droid
like,
from the Phantom Menace, the
ugh,
droid from the negotiations level in Lego Star Wars.
I this is like you said, this is OG OG.
This is deep Star Wars
Like
CS lore here.
this is the this is the first one that
Yes.
really brought upon these super odd, weird characters. Like,
This is what brought upon Lot Dodd,
yes.
Dorme, Ervil Kreinen, Dak Ralter. This is what brought all of them.
So how could I not put TC14 in the S tier? It just would be criminal if I didn't.
That is exactly what I was hoping for. Mark, I'll keep it real with you. You botched some of this list,
Yeah, I looking
but you
back on it.
recovered.
Yeah, looking back, I definitely would change a couple things.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm
I
not
mean,
mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Like I definitely
one.
would think I would. I think bringing Watto down to like Bib Fortuna's tier, like having them on the same tier, I think would have been better.
Mm-hmm.
And bringing the five priestesses up possibly would have been a better idea.
I think the thing that is so funny is you ranked like no one was ranked off of the same criteria. like you know
That's
what I
true.
mean, which is like, I told you, just go free with it, rank them
Yeah.
however you want, because like you put Thonglajer in B tier just because of the way he looks.
I mean, he looks really funny.
Yeah, no, I got
And
you.
yeah, no, there's definitely like I have my different reasonings like we mentioned, like
Yeah.
La Dot OG, Queel, obviously why would I not put Queel up there? Garza, Madame Garza, why would I not put her up there for,
So
obvious reasons.
that's, I mean, that was the freest S tier of all time, to be
I mean,
honest.
that was the quickest ranking I've ever had for anything in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, I
and
think one thing is really shown off of this specific tier list out of you, Mark. You are a certified Orn Free Ta hater. This man is not only is he the only one in F, but he is the only one below the C tier.
oh man, that is
You are
funny,
a
bro.
certified hater, and I'm not gonna lie, you're not alone. I'm a hater of him as well.
It's
Everyone here at the Galactic Core hates Orn Free Ta.
There was no other place for him, if we're being
That's
honest.
true.
He was made for that F tier right there.
Yeah. But as you guys can see, Mark made a phenomenal list out of these random 25 Star Wars characters. If you guys have any suggestions for any sort of list that you would like to see out of Mark in the future, leave them in the comment section below. Maybe soon we'll do another random characters list. I know I've got plenty that I can pull out. We still have some in the Star Wars CS lore that is very much going to make an appearance. And we even want to do duos again. So we'll see what's in store for Mark's list in the future. But with that, we will go ahead and send you back to the boys at the desk.